Hello, my name is Andrew Chase. I'm the Communications Officer for NSMDC AAROM. Today, me and Trenton Augustine will be going out on the river in front of Eel Ground First Nation to spear some eels through the ice. We'll be using our traditional winter spear, a 4-pronged spear, hoping to get the eels while they're overwintering laying in the mud. We enlisted the help of our friend Trenton Francis to help us cut a hole in the ice with his chainsaw. The American eel, or in Micmac, ga'at, starts its life as a small egg in the Sargasso Sea. Later, it develops into what is known as a glass eel, which appears thin, transparent ribbons. Then they begin their journeys on the ocean currents to freshwater rivers and streams. Because they live mainly in freshwater but breed in the ocean, they are referred to as cotodromous fish. Many of these glass eels do not make their journey home because of predation. As they approach the coast, they increase in size to about 3 inches and become dark in color. At this point, they are referred to as elvers. Eels have been an important food source to First Nations. This is evidenced by place names such as Eel River Bar and Eel Ground in New Brunswick. The Micmac name for Eel Ground is Natoaganeg, or place where we catch the eels through the ice. It was said that on the first Thanksgiving in North America, eels were served. Because of their high fat and protein content, they were ideal for smoking and drying. Archaeological sites in Miramichi in New Brunswick show evidence of pits dug into the ground for the purpose of smoking fish. Eels are mainly active at night and burrow into the river bottoms during the day. They are less active in the colder temperatures and burrow into the mud to hibernate. Archaeological evidence shows that the mainland Micmac have been harvesting American eel for over 3,000 years. Commercial fishing, environmental impacts, and hydroelectric dams have contributed to the declining numbers of this hardy fish. American eel is currently listed as a species of concern by the Species at Risk Act. Also, research is being conducted on the effects of a swim bladder parasite on the population. The presence of this parasite has been found in the St. John River, Tantramar, and in Nova Scotia and Cape Breton.
Alright, so we're back on shore here. We've got our eels that we've picked up today through the ice. We've got the heads and the stomachs already out of them. Half the work already done. We're going to take them inside and fillet them and throw them in the pan and try them out.
Now to cook your eel. Start by filleting the eel carefully and heating a pan with hot oil. Next, chop up some vegetables of your choice. I prefer red onion and potato. Traditionally, eel is prepared using butter and salt and pepper, fried in a pan. Once your pan has begun to smoke, it's time to throw your onions in and start your meal. Onions are in. After you let your onions sweat a bit, put your eel into the pan. You might notice that it starts to crunch up a bit once the skin starts to sear. Just remember to move your pan and to keep it from sticking to the bottom. It's nice to move your eel around the pan so it not only picks up that great taste from the red onion, but also the red onion gets to take in the taste of the eel. After about 10 minutes, or when you notice that the top of the eel itself is turning white and cooked, that's when you know the eel is cooked all the way through and your meal's done. And what you're left with is just this really beautiful looking meal that no one would have ever guessed would have been an eel.